Hello friends, today we are going to discuss an interview question which is asked by the Netflix. So now let's discuss it. So this question is available in the Strata Scratch platform and we will discuss what are the steps we need to follow while writing the code. So the question is, we need to find out all the users who were active for 3 consecutive days or more. Okay. Let's see. For example, we have 4 users. Okay, user 1, 2, 3, and 4. User 1 is active on 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 7th. We need to check those users who were active for 3 consecutive days. Means he is active for 3 consecutive days. 3rd, 4th, 5th. Means he is an active user. Next, for user 2, he is active on 3rd, 4th, and 7th. Only 2 consecutive days means he is a non-active user. Similarly, for U3, he is active on 2nd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. He is active for 4 consecutive days, right? So he is an active user. Next, for U4, he is active on 3rd and 4th. Not another day. Means he is a non-active user. Okay. So if this much of data is present inside the data frame, then we are able to see each user and identify whether it is an active user or a non-active user. But if we have a database which consists of thousands of users and their recorded dates, then it is somewhat difficult for a person to check each and every user. So we are going to write the code for that. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to sort the values based upon the date which is present inside the data frame so that I am able to see whether the user is active for 3 consecutive days or not. Right? The very first is sort the values based upon the dates which are available in the data frame. Secondly, it is also possible there are some duplicate values. So secondly, I'm going to drop the duplicates. Now, after dropping the duplicates, I'm going to apply the method which we have discussed in the last video, that is the def method. Right? What def method does, it takes the difference of the value which precedes the next one. Okay, means 4 minus 3, 1, 5 minus 4, 1, 7 minus 5, 2. First value is always a null value. First value is always a null value. Similarly, 4 minus 3, 1, 7 minus 4, 3. First value is always a null value. Next, 4 minus 2, 2, 5 minus 4, 1, 6 minus 5, 1, 7 minus 6, 1. First value is always a null value. Right? Similarly, here 4 minus 3, 1. First value is null. Okay. So we need to check for 3 consecutive days. If the user is active for 3 consecutive days, means after applying this method, we will get continuous 2 ones. Okay, we'll get continuous 2 ones. Okay. So if we are getting 2 ones, then how we are able to find out whether it is an exact output which we need for this question or not? right? So then I'm going to apply the def method again. Okay, if we apply the def method again, what we see? First value is always the null value, right? Then second value is 0. Second value is 0, then 1, then null. Okay. Then here 3 minus 1, 2, this null. Then 1 minus 2, minus 1. 1 minus 1, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. This is null, right? Now, if we consider, if we have 1, 0 in the series, then that user is an active user. If we see, we have 1, 0 in the series, then we can say that user is an active user. Okay. But still, there is a flaw which I want to discuss with you. Suppose if we have the user which is active for 5th date, 10th date, 15th date, and 20th date, means the difference is same. Means the difference is same. If we apply the diff method again, then there is 0. Now our approach has failed in that case, right? Now, how do we solve this question? See, after applying the first diff, we will provide one condition that if there are ones in the series, then we are going to apply the second diff. Then we are going to apply the second diff method. Otherwise, we will continue towards the another user. Okay. If we apply this condition, then if we are getting the zeros, 0 in the series, then that is an active user. Okay. I hope this approach is clear to you. Right? Now let's write the code on the StrataScratch platform. So this is our platform and this is the question which we have discussed right now. So these are the columns which are present inside the data frame. Okay, record date, account ID, user ID. So let me write the code. First of all, I'm going to import the pandas. Then let's rename the data frame. Let's rename the data frame. Now, the very first step is we are going to sort the values based upon the record date and the user ID. Let's see the data frame. Now we have sorted the values based upon the user ID and the record date. Okay. Now, next is we are going to drop the duplicates. Now I'm going to make a list of the unique users which are present inside our data frame. So these are the users which are present inside the data frame. Okay. So one by one, we are going to see the data of each user. Now, let's count the number of rows for each user. If the rows are less than 3, then we are going to neglect that user. Okay. If P is less than 3, then continue. Else, what we are going to do? We are going to make a new data frame and store the values over there. Now apply the def method. Take a variable f, record date dot def. So periods equal to 1.
Hello.
Now,
Yes, I know.
so we have applied the def once. Now we have ones in the series. Okay, so we are going to check if they are ones, then we are going to apply the def again. Okay. Now f slicing from 1. Now the answer is in days. So we are going to convert it into integer by dt dot days equal to 1
minute.
dot
Only the summary,
any.
that contract ref number will come, right?
Then again we are going to apply the def.
Somebody is not coming. Okay.
Equal to dot def periods equal to 1. Okay. Now if again we are going to check if there is a 0, then we are going to consider that user as an out. Again we are going to convert it into days equal to 0.
AP only the
Dot
contract ref number is
any.
coming, right?
Then we need that user ID. So first of all, I'm going to make one data frame outside so that we can concatenate our data with the data frame and take output as a table.
This is there, no? Okay, like that is like
Comma df1 user id dot head. We need only first row data. Okay, now we can take FT as an op. Now let's run the code and see the output.
Okay, but right now, what is coming for
So
trade?
answer is U4. So this is the output we need. You can see the expected output from here also.
Oh,
That is U4.
right.
So I hope it is clear to all of you. If you like my video, kindly share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.